Leo, welcome to your September reading. If you are brand new, welcome to Love Evolution, and if you are returning, welcome back. I'm so grateful to all of you guys for allowing me to express my divine gifts. The longer I do this and the more of you that I connect with, the more feedback I get back, the more inspired I am, and the more it becomes clear that this is part of my purpose. And I am like eternally grateful to all of you for participating, right? If you are new, these readings are intended to provide you with the messages, clarity, and insight that you need in order to make the choices most aligned with your highest good. I like to explain it like if this earth is an organism in and of itself, then each one of us is like a cell within that organism. And each one of us has a unique role, a unique purpose, and a unique skill set to, lend to the well-being of the whole, right? So my intention with these readings is always to inspire you towards that alignment with that, okay? That's what I mean by alignment. Alignment with your purpose, right? To know just how loved and intentional you are and how vital your contribution is to the whole, right? So I'm so grateful that you guys allow me to express that, and my wish is to inspire you to do the same, whatever it looks like for you. It's one thing to, to know that you have a purpose and need a reminder every once in a while, and it's another thing to, discover that for the first time. It can be really life-changing. Let's get into your reading. I'll explain a little bit more at the end about some things I have planned, but I'm very grateful to all of you. I'm so happy to be able to share my gift. King of Swords right off the bat, speaking your truth, being very decisive with your words, just like not putting up with bullshit, just saying what needs to be said, and saying what needs to be said so that you can reap the rewards of all the work you've done this year. September is very much about harvest time, right? We're leaving summer, we're coming into fall, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, same thing, we're changing seasons, right? And we're almost to the end of the year. So it's all about taking everything we've learned this year, everything we've done, and making use of it, right? Using that Virgo energy to help us analyze and organize and figure out how do we assimilate what we've learned, what we've done so far, moving forward, and what do we want out of the rest of the year. I didn't get a vision for you guys. I always clear my energy before I do these readings. And I didn't get like a clear vision for you. But I think you guys are, I think you are really starting to put into place, like I said, everything you've learned so far this year and figuring out, how you're going to move forward. Okay, so right off the bat, we've got something karmic going on. Two of Cups, Two of Swords, okay? So, a choice, okay? This is almost like cognitive dissonance. These two swords represent two different ideas, two different thoughts that you have, okay, or opinions that you hold. And you can see that they're conflicting, right? Because as long as she holds these two swords, she can't take her blindfold off. She can't see anything. All she can see is the problem in front of her. She cannot actually take in information. She has to lay down one of these in order to take off her blindfold and be able to see clearly. So what two ideals, what two values are you holding on to? Not allowing you to see all possibilities, because we've also got Page of Rods, new inspiration, new values, ideals, the wands, messenger. Okay, so universe trying to give you some new values, new motivating factors, but it's in the reverse. You're not embracing it because you are in this cognitive dissonance. You hold one thought that says one thing and another contradicts it, right? Virgo season, or this September, this Virgo season specifically, is very much about new beliefs, okay? Adopting new beliefs, taking the ideas that we've learned, the things that we've learned throughout the year. We had 3 major eclipses, we had all this retrograde energy going on, and that caused certain beliefs we hold to come up and become clear. Then, with the influence of the full moon eclipses, we felt them very strongly, right? So we felt very strong, possibly negative emotions about, you know, these different beliefs or these different patterns that came up that we realized don't really serve our goals moving forward. So this month, that's where Virgo season comes in to help analyze, right? Virgo is I analyze. So analyze, assimilate, organize all these insights we've had in previous months, right? And utilize them moving forward. So it's very common, past, present, future, above, below, what's crossing you. I'm sorry, it's a little windy out here, but I love to do these readings outside, and I cannot control Mother Nature. We work with it. It's very common that when you realize that certain beliefs you hold don't serve you anymore, we end up in this place. This is like pure cognitive dissonance to me. You can look it up if you're not sure what it means, but basically it's holding two conflicting ideals. So maybe one belief or idea you have is, you know, I'm not good enough, okay? And then you hold another idea or another belief that says, you know, I want it all, love, money, you know, a happy life. And so when you start to strive for this idea, right, this one comes up and stops you in your tracks because it contradicts. Your mind cannot function with two contradicting beliefs, right? And that's why you can't see the possibilities around you. And so that's where this King of Swords comes in with his sword of truth, with his very logical, analytical, you know, powers to cut away those old thoughts, those old beliefs that don't serve you anymore, and speak your truth also. A lot of times we need logic, because it's like, if we hold this belief, I'm not good enough, sure, you can do a lot of emotional work to try to work through that. Like, well, where did I adopt that belief? Why? You know, and then try to like retrace it and heal it. But oftentimes a much faster way of healing it is looking at it logically. If you hold a belief that says, I'm not good enough, then you go, well, is that true? And that's what this King of Swords does. Is that true? And then you look for proof, you know, to either prove or disprove it. So what would disprove that? Well, I am good at what I do. I have all these strengths. I've raised a family. I've, you know, had this successful job, whatever it is. You can list your accomplishments, and that will help to show your ego that this old belief is not true. Okay. So like really just, it's an ongoing thing, but if you can analyze a little bit why these beliefs that hold you back are not true, I think for you guys, that's going to be the approach that's going to be most helpful for you. Okay. And then compounding it, we have the Two of Cups coming in, a new love offer, right next to Judgment. So it's like what you're going through is very karmic. You could have somebody new in your life. Let me pull a clarity on that. And this new person is causing you to see these conflicting beliefs you hold. We'll see what the rest of the spread tells us, but let me pull one clarity. Either way, new ideals, new beliefs are trying to come in, and you're holding on to old ones, and so you can't really see the truth of it, right? And that's where you need that King of Swords to come in and really, and that Virgo energy, and really analyze and say, is it true? Is it true? You're hesitating to accept this love offer that's coming in. I was hoping to get a card of maybe who this person is for you, but either way, you're the Hanged Man. Your circumstances, your environment, the fact that you can't see, right? You're paused, you're blinded currently until you put down one of these thoughts or beliefs, right? Or opinions. Because of that, you're stalled, and it's causing you to not want to take on this new offer of love, not accept it, right? You're feeling like your environment maybe isn't conducive to accepting this love. It's all going to be okay, and then here's judgment. It's karmic. It's karmic, and you know it. So let's see what's going on here. 10 of Cups, Ace of Rods. Super fantastic, Leo. First of all, recent past, Queen of Cups. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your life. If you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. In the reverse. So showing up as vindictive, manipulative, somewhat like almost like a woman scorned, right? That kind of feeling. If it's not a specific person in your past, then it is your ability to feel your emotions and feel in flow. Perhaps you've just felt emotionally disrupted, right? Or emotionally not settled. And again, these new beliefs, those realizations in light of the full moon and the eclipse can cause that very easily, right? And these new beliefs are starting to come in. You're feeling this cognitive dissonance, and it's causing you to, just feel off balance emotionally, right? But then presently, 4 of Wands. So beliefs tying together, commitment of beliefs with, doesn't have to be with another person, but this card is very reminiscent of marriage, for me, or engagement, so it's like wanting to commit to some belief, wanting to commit to something, but internally, here's this cognitive dissonance again. Either other people are arguing with you, other people disagree with you, they don't agree with your beliefs, a clash of ideals, a clash of beliefs, or this is your own internal set of beliefs, and that's what has you in this cognitive dissonance, frozen, blind state, right? I don't mean it's so severe as frozen, blind, but it's like you can't see all possibilities because you've got all this conflict going on internally. But it's being offered to you. Here's this love you're not quite willing to accept. Did this person engage or propose to you? Or are you just grappling with the idea of, maybe I can commit to somebody else. Maybe I can commit to a new relationship, new love, maybe I can do it. It all looks really positive. On your mind is 10 of Cups, happiness with somebody else. You're really, really thinking about this. Whoever this love is for you, you're really thinking about it, because this is ultimate love, right? And the rainbow is all positive emotions. And do you see it's 2 people? It's actually a man and a woman. Whether this person is a man and you're a man, or you're a woman and they're a woman, it doesn't matter. It's like ultimate happiness with another, right? Literally the pinnacle of your happiness. That's what you're thinking about. So why are you hesitating, because this new love, this happiness is, it conflicts with the beliefs you hold right now. Maybe you adopted a belief at some point in the past that, you gave up on relationships, or you gave up on romance, or you gave up on love. Now here comes this person, and it's challenging you, right? So you can't see anything else. All you can see is, those 2 opinions that you hold. But new ones are trying to come in. Subconsciously, because of this conflicting, beliefs and ideals, you're not feeling very, you're feeling cloudy in the head, right? The Emperor is very strong, very masculine. He's the ruler of everything. He rules through masculine logic, right? He's very analytical about what he does. He's very logical about what he does. And then he gives orders, and what he says goes, right? Very much like the King of Swords. What he says goes. But it's in the reverse. So subconsciously, you may be feeling a little bit like unable to make good, clear judgments at this time. And it makes sense because, obviously you can't see anything but these beliefs that are conflicting for you. But then in your near future, we have this Ace of Rods. So this new belief does come in. It's a struggle this month for you. Not even a struggle. It's a challenge this month for you to adopt it. I see nothing bad about this love. It's upright. It's beautiful. You're even thinking about it. You're thinking about the possibilities. I know you guys in recent months, a lot of you had somebody who really screwed you over or tried. Somebody who lied to you. Somebody who was manipulative. A lot of you had that. So that may be factoring into your, reluctance to accept this love. But I see nothing bad about it. Challenge and guidance for Leo, please. I see nothing but positive. Yeah. So your challenge. Okay, this is a deep one. Do you see how this is a bear? What do bears do? They hibernate, right? See how he's in a cave? The cave represents the subconscious, okay? The spirals represent the wands, okay? The new beliefs, the new ideals, motivating factors, right? The spirit realm, the what what motivates you, right? So the Seven of Wands in the traditional tarot is all about defending your ideas, okay? Defending your beliefs, your inspiration. This one is more about taking that inspiration. It's down there. It's in the subconscious, right? It's trying to bubble up, right? There are beliefs that are hidden to you now because you're blindfolded. You can't see, right? So the work is your challenge this month is to find those inspirations. See how the bear is he's just gone through a period of hibernation, of reflection, right? Of renewal. And now he's coming out in the spring out into the world again, right? So he's just poking his head out. So it's finding those beliefs, this inspiration that's in your future, and coming out and allowing that to guide you, to lead you, okay? New ideals, new values, new beliefs, okay? It's going to be different for everyone. And then the Three of Scrolls. The Three of Scrolls is the Three of Swords in the traditional tarot. It's about heartbreak, and you can see how the fox has the tear rolling down his face, okay? So 3 communications, something someone said to you, something you think about yourself, either your own opinions and ideas or the words and opinions of others, okay? Breaking your heart, making you very sad, right? So the advice is this in reverse. So not only getting over it, right? But the opposite of an opinion or belief that brings you down is one that lifts you up, right? So going inside and finding those beliefs, that inner strength, okay? You guys, your card is the strength card, the lion and the woman, right? Calm resolve. How do you find that resolve? You go inside. You connect with that divine, that inspiration. You forget for just a moment about all this cognitive dissonance, and you find a belief, okay, or an inspiration, a belief that is stronger than the one that's trying to hold you back, right? something stronger than the belief that's telling you, you know, don't enter this relationship because it might turn out like the other one, you know. Instead, look at all the joy and the bounty that could come from it. Isn't it worth risking going after this rather than staying still and not going after anything, right? You guys are very brave. You're just, like I said, in a meta way, you're assimilating the lessons from the last few months, okay? So it makes sense that you're hesitating, but I don't see it derailing you for very long, honestly, because this Ace of Rods, you do accept it. You do find it at the end of the month, okay? What for you? I mean, it's obviously love, but I would love to hear what the, like, what motivation, what inspiration did you find at the end of the month that helped you through this situation? Because it is a karmic lesson, and all of this stuff happened in the last few months so that you could, as you're leveling up to the next, you know, like level of awareness, okay? And it can involve somebody else, and it can be beautiful. You just have to believe, okay? So, Archangel advice, all is well. Archangel Jeremiah, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Okay, what did I just say about judgment and karma? Hidden blessings. Once you adopt that ideal, that belief, you're going to see, you know, just how blessed you are and why you went through all this, why you went through this, you know, little bit of indecision. Okay. Animal messenger, please. Animal messenger. For Leo. Whoop. Okay, we had 2 come out. Porcupine, innocence. Free yourself from any guilt and shame, okay? Guilt and shame is a big one. If you hold some shame over these beliefs that you have or over anything, if this is guilt and shame for you in your recent past, okay, this Queen of Cups reversed, let it go, okay? Free yourself. Realize just how loved, beautiful, intentionally you were made, right? To go through everything you're going through, and it is karmic, and there are hidden blessings, okay? Guilt teaches you not to do the same thing again, but other than that, it has a purpose. It can be a ball and chain. I'm a Pisces sun, and Pisces can struggle a lot with guilt. That's like one of our, you know, kind of karmic lessons. And that was a really hard one, because when you're beating up on yourself, then there's nothing anybody can do. You're the only one that can free yourself of that, right? So commit to that. Commit to life again. Commit to happiness, and believe that you can have it, because it's right here. You know, it's right here in your near future. And then the last one is Lizard, dream time. Pay attention to your dreams and visions right now. Your dreams and visions are what are going to reveal these hidden blessings, okay? So, beautiful reading, Leo. I would love to hear how this resonates for you, and I'm excited to see if this blossoms in October for you guys. So, you can check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I do a daily reading there. I am working on creating some more content for my Facebook. And also creating some more content on just spiritual topics, trauma healing, just sharing what I've been through, you know, with you guys. If I can just help one person, then I'm fulfilling my purpose, and I couldn't ask for more. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to I will be doing videos as well. Not sure if I'm going to do it on this channel or create a new one. But if you have any feedback on that or topic ideas, I would love to hear it. As always, I love all your questions, feedback, comments. I read all of them. And it makes me so happy. I'm always trying to improve these readings for you. And as I said, my goal is to help remind you, you know, and help give you clarity so that we can all live, more free lives and less fear. Okay. So I think that's about it. I love you guys, Leo. I will see you in October.